I tell people, especially leaders, learn to understand first before being understood. If you cannot take care of yourself as a person, you cannot lead people. Learn time management principles. You can't be a leader who doesn't respect people's time. They will never take you serious because what you said, you didn't mean it. From morning till now, if I'm to sum up 5 key soft skills you need if you are going to become an effective leader and a key team player, the first one I'll recommend to you is learn personal leadership skills. That's number one. What does it mean to develop personal leadership skills? You need it. If you cannot take care of yourself as a person, you cannot lead people. That's the first one. Number two, learn communication skills. Your ability to communicate with people. I tell people, especially leaders, learn to understand first before being understood. Write that statement down. It's under communication. You need it. There's a difference between listening and hearing. How many of you have ever spoken to a visually impaired person before? What we call blind people, right? Now we don't say blind people, we say visually challenged people. How many of you have spoken to them before? You have, Abraham. Now you realize that when you're speaking to a visually challenged person, if the person really understands what you are saying, he say, "Oh, I see." A visually challenged person. The question is, what does he see? A visually challenged person cannot look, but he can see. Why? We see with our mind, but we look with our sight. The same applies to listening and hearing. A leader does not hear when people are speaking. What does he do? He listens by giving them full attention. So you are going to have to develop listening skills, communication skills. You need it. The third skill you are going to need is called time management skills. Let me tell you guys, if you're a leader, you don't respect the time of your followers, you don't respect their life, because between life and time there's no difference. When we say the person was born in 1946, he died in 2001. If the person wasted 1 hour of his life, he didn't die in 2001. He died in 2000, December, when it was 1 hour before it entered 2021, because he lost 1 hour. That's his life. So time management, please. There's nothing like African time. Africans don't manufacture watch, so we don't have time. We have GMT. So stop saying this African time. You know, Africans, when they say 8, it's around 9. No, 8 is 8. Make that your personal philosophy, and that's it. So learn time management principles. You can't be a leader who doesn't respect people's time. They will never take you serious, because what you said, you didn't mean it. So we said you need to demonstrate integrity. So manage your time. That's another skill you need. Number 4, if you are going to learn money management skills, money management. And I'm not talking about you learning money management skills so that you can become a millionaire. No. A leader must be resourceful. If you want to, let's say a team member has a birthday and you want to show how much you are concerned, you want to show your love, you cannot say, "Let the ministry give me a budget to celebrate birthday of my team member." No, the leader must be resourceful enough to say, "Let's go and get some banana." You are showing the person you care. That is why you must learn how to manage. But if you get your money and everything enters by the 20th of the month, you're already in debt. You lack some skills. So you need to learn money management skills. I've written 4 books on wealth creation. If you go on our website or online, Google, Amazon, you can get any of my books to buy. Okay? And by the way, this time, I think they've even created a platform where you don't have to buy. You can pay $1, you can read it as many times you want. So you can go there and get it. So you need to have money management skills. And finally, if you are going to become an effective leader, be a strategic thinker. It's a skill. What do I mean by that? Learn how to connect the present to the future. That's simple. Are your actions today going to influence tomorrow positively or negatively? It's called strategic thinking. You need that skill. Please, before you take any decision, ask the question, how will this impact on me 5 years from now? That's how a leader thinks. Harvard did a study, and they came out with what we call the 5x5 rule. They said, if anything that will not matter in the next 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes on it. That's how they call it 5x5 rule. If the thing you are thinking about will not matter 5 years from now, don't spend more than 5 minutes on it. Otherwise, you are going to have a negative impact. And listen to me, don't focus on your action. Focus on the consequences of your action. And when you focus on the consequences of your action, it will help you to think strategically. And these are the 5 soft skills I'm leaving with you, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm hoping that by the time we meet again and we are discussing these issues, we would have lifted our leadership skills from where we are now to another level altogether.